barely moving.
Are they going where we're going? Oh yeah, they're taking an exit. Oh, they're cutting these guys off.
What the hell
What
is
is going on?
But they're not really moving that fast.
No, and they're gonna try and get through that traffic.
I think they're just like, hey bro, check this out.
See ya!
Currently at a gas station, getting gas and water. Dad's eating his crumbly rice cake and peanut butter and jam.
That's right. So now we need to go to PFS.
Yep.
We need to get my
Wheels.
Mercy wheels and tires because the front ones never got balanced. So the car shakes when I drive.
Not good.
So the good news though is they took the wheels off to wrap the car. And it's gonna take a few more hours to get the car done. So we'll just take the van since we're in it, go grab said wheels and run up to ARR Motorworks. Bam, throw them on the bouncing machine and get them balanced. So when I drive, it's not like,
He bit his tongue.
hurts.
Not a good feeling.
That hurt.
Are we here? See, I don't know where we are ever.
Me, I never know.
I never know where we are. Everything looks the same here to me. Oh my god! Holy shit!
Look how.
Okay.
The whole crew's here.
What up?
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Alright, we're at PFS and we're picking up.
These. Because if you look, there's no weights on the back of this wheel. Not a single weight.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, it's not balanced. Neither front one was. So we're gonna take it back to Ron and he's gonna balance it while we finish up getting this done. George is wrapping that fender right now. You can go watch how he does it really quick.
Wrapping this small fender.
Small fenders.
With my favorite film.
Is that sarcasm?
Yeah. It's harder to wrap with Inositech because it's a thicker material. It doesn't have as much stretch, but it does give the appearance of more of like it has less orange peel look to it, which makes it look more like it's just paint. Which is why it's desirable. But you need more of a skill set like this guy to do it.
Talented guy.
The only thing George loves more than this vinyl is chrome.
Chrome's your favorite?
No.
No chrome. Chrome is like one of the hardest things to do. Hey! Hey!
$1 million Ferrari. Oh, I love the color of it. What's up?
You like this?
I love this.
How cool is it?
What? Is
Which
it?
model this is?
Is this electric?
Well, it's not electric.
Hybrid?
Relax with the electric.
Okay, well, it sounds like the Revuelto.
And then you go like this.
Super crazy.
So this is a Ferrari SF90XX. I actually filmed this car for the TV channel. The first one in North America. Big Ferrari client of mine. And this is a factory satin green paint.
This is a beautiful
cool, huh?
Color. Yeah, I really
you
like
like your like me like the
neutrals,
neutral
but
colors, but this
I
works,
like
right?
I like the like satin.
It's cool, and it works with the yellow, and it's got all carbon fiber, so this thing's rad.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very fancy. And how? Sorry, Dad said how much?
This car?
Yeah,
A lot.
like
It's a lot.
in the millions.
It's over $1 million.
Holy
Yeah,
crap! So
it's
you're
really
happy
cool.
to be driving it?
Yeah, I mean, I move the cars around here. I'm actually swapping this out for the Aston that's out wash right now.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm going to pull this inside, and we're going to put this next to the Daytona SP3. And I bet you don't know what that car is. I'll show you that car.
Jason's my teacher for cars. I'm, as you guys know, learning. That is a beautiful car. Where'd he go? This is always my problem. I'm always losing my father. He just disappears on me all the time. He's a princess. He doesn't want to get any stains anywhere.
Yeah.
In the van, This van is very useful. I'm gonna sit. So we're taking these to AR, I think he said it was called, to get the wheels balanced. And then who knows what we're doing next. That's another part of working here. I never know what we're doing or what's gonna happen. I found him.
This thing's pretty sick. GTR. I think GTR. Hey, an M2 comp. This is why SoCal's so cool, because it's like you be driving down the road and there'll be like, you know, a really high-end sports car like the M2, and then all of a sudden you got like a more exotic car like the AM GTR, and then all of a sudden you'll have like, well, we just passed it but we didn't film it, a really nice final edition Audi R8 with like the crazy wing and everything, exhaust, wheels slammed. The guy behind him was in a convertible, fully like modded C8. Just ran, they're everywhere, cars everywhere.
So cool. I remember when you were like starting out in YouTube and we'd go places and you're trying to car spot and it would be like so hard to find a cool car.
So hard.
And then you'd like hear one and all of a sudden you'd just be like running and no one would know where you went. You were just like trying to film a car. We're like, where's Dad? You went running 3 blocks down to film a car.
It's funny when you think about where I started the channel from and the type of content I filmed then to what we do now.
Oh yeah.
And what we do now is at such a high level, and we put so much energy and so much effort and so much money and so much everything into all the content, and we have crazy cars that even if I could have filmed it parked, like a setup parked, let alone drive it,
yeah, or
you know, modern V12 Lamborghini parked, that would be content for me. And now people will complain our videos are boring, you know, because you spoil them with all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And we make daily videos, which is like just a grind upon a grind, and I love doing it. The title and thumbnail is actually not for anybody who watches our channel on a consistent basis.
To bring in new people?
We make titles and thumbnails, yeah, to bring in new people, and just to compete with all the other clickbait that's on YouTube. If you're a loyal, you know, fan of, let's say, our channel or another channel, what the title and thumbnail is should be completely irrelevant. You should turn the video on, watch it, and if you like it, great. If you don't like it, you can leave a comment and say, you know, the topic of what today's video is about wasn't why I come here. Why I come here is this. That's more helpful. It's more helpful if you put what's called constructive criticism. Say, hey, I come here because I like cop videos. And it's like, okay, well,
you can't do one of those every single day.
But it's impossible. It's also why we have. It's also why we have such diverse content. It's why we do builds. That's why we do adventures. That's why we do rallies. That's why sometimes I'll shoot a video in Canada. I film whatever I have access to, like in that moment.
Yeah.
And that's really challenging, but that's why we also have so many cars, right? The sweet spot where you have enough cars and enough projects and enough builds going on at the right amount of investment per car, that if you make the videos and invest your time building the video and things go right, which they don't always go right, or shops get things done on time, then you can go and I can fly down here from Canada and be like, oh, I'm going to DTM to film an update on the Mercy today and create a video that's going to generate revenue to compensate me for the cost of building that car.
One thing I would find, like I would have a hard time with if I was you, is I get like attachment to things. Like, do you have certain, like, getting rid of a car to bring in a new one to keep things interesting is difficult?
Actually, that's good that you brought that up. I don't talk about it a lot, but it's hard.
Yeah.
I would love, like, honestly, for the most part, almost every car that I've had on this channel, if I could have just retired it and put it in a corner and been like, cool, that car served that purpose at this period of time on the channel, but I'm going to keep it as a keepsake, I would totally do that. Like the original Tire Slayer, hell, my Scuderia. Yeah. You know, I love that car. Yeah. My old 458, which unfortunately met its demise, but then it did get rebuilt. But at the end of the day, there's just, for me, I'm not in a position to keep every car. And that's okay. I've come to accept that. And, you know, there's times when, you know, we want to get a new car, and sometimes I need to sell a car I really, really like, that I'm really in love with. Great example, the Carrera GT. Yeah. I bought that car. I got a pretty good deal on it, thanks to Uncle Ray Ray. And I would have kept that car forever. That car was right up there with my Murcielago, just below the Mercy. And only because driving it in first and reverse is really hard. So it's not as daily drivable from like driving it around LA. Driving the Mercy is easy and just as satisfying. It's also gated, the shifter. But the Carrera GT was that car that like I loved and I really miss it. But they went up in value by like $400,000 I think I made when I sold that car. And that money I took along with the down payment I put in that car and I put it into other cars, which is why I have a Senna, which is why I now have a Revuelto. That actually came from making good choices like selling the Carrera GT at a profit.
Well, there it is.
Part of what's exciting about what I get to do is honestly also the journey of going out shopping for a new car, creating a new platform, and part of that is letting go of the previous thing. And then there's part of me that also, and this is how I justify it, I do find satisfaction in selling that car as much as possible to someone who really appreciates the brand and like loves DDE.
Yeah.
And loves that, you know, they love my vision and what I did to that car, and they want to cherish it and enjoy it and take care of it,
Totally.
you know, as the next owner.
Totally.
Versus just selling it to August and then August sells it to some person who's like, oh, it's a cool car, but they don't really know the story of how'd the car get built and they know nothing about DD, right?
Right. That's actually funny that you say that because there was someone on the island and they have your old Hummer, or they did for a while.
Yeah.
And I would always see them driving it around, and it was when I still had the Kia Soul. So they would always recognize the pink stripe on the Kia Soul, and if we were driving down the highway, they would like pull up to me and wave and say hi and whatever. And I was always like, oh, that's so cool that they have.
They're a DD.
They're a fan, so they even knew the Kia Soul, and I was like, that's so funny.
Mia Kia Quesadilla.
The Mia Kia Quesadilla. I honestly, funny enough, I had a hard time letting go of that car, but it was my first car, so I was like, this is kind of sad. But I think it went to another girl it was going to be her first car, so that was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I remember building my first car, my Integra. I had a huge attachment to that car. I put a lot of thought into building that car and the design of it, what colors I wanted to use, and the wheels and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, someone else owns it now. And Dave was saying that like apparently they take really good care of it, which makes me really happy. Which is crazy because that car is 23 years old from me.
You're
Like,
older than
I made that car like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like mint condition. To see that car again one day, but I don't know.
Who knows?
It's not near me.
Very infamous car. I've heard a lot about that car. I would like to see that car as well.
No, that car was fun. Manual, like 400 horsepower to the wheels, turbo. It's front wheel drive, so the torque steer was crazy. That's where you give it a lot of power to the front wheels, and the front wheels want to like pull, and the steering wheel, you have to like fight the steering wheel to keep the car straight.
Yeah.
This guy's missing some parts on his truck.
Just a few. Just a few.
Right.
And we made it.
We did. We survived an hour in LA traffic. And the best part is, I ordered food and it arrived 2 minutes ago. And this guy cooked us lunch. Did you know that? He cooked us lunch.
Fresh out of the oven, man.
Dude.
Hey, dude, do you mind parking over there? I gotta pull this G-Wagon in.
Listen here, Ron.
Look, man.
Remember who you work for.
And now we're done and we go back the way we came.
Yeah. Now it's an hour and 15 to get back. LA. Welcome to LA traffic, Mia.
Let's do this.
Okay. Didn't do anything. The black one
Yeah.
with the nitrous, it would actually do a burnout, like a legit burnout.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn. You're getting that one back though, aren't you?
Make a U-turn.
Yes.
Make a U-turn.
We had our boy Evan rebuild it. How LA is that? Hell yeah. On the wires, let's go.
Okay, we're back at PFS
We are.
and we're waiting for Dave.
Dave's here.
Oh,
Dave pulled up a second ago.
where is Dave?
He's outside. I heard the Bentley. He's in the Bentley.
Let's go find Dave in the Bentley. Found Dave.
Stories.
What are you,
Well, my friend Nick works with the Germans ever since the 30s, actually. It's a bit controversial. But anyways, his product for cleaning wheels. He says you spray it on, and when it goes purple, it's done. You just rinse it off. No problem.
So you just spray it and then leave it?
Again, this is what Nick told me. Now, Nick is known, if you talk to his girlfriend, not to tell the truth all the time. I'm just joking. I'm joking. She's watching this. I'm joking. How's your day?
It's pretty good, actually. Kind of slow, but not bad.
You know what? Behind the scenes on the channel, what the hell's over this car? What the hell did I drive through?
I don't know, but that's not great.
That looks like that is stained as hell.
Yeah. Oh, that stuff doesn't smell great.
What's the over-under on this one, would you say?
I'm gonna stand back. Oh wait, I'm gonna stand over here. I don't want it to spray on me.
You think so?
Yeah, at least like.
Well, he says it only goes purple.
It does go purple.
Oh, 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And do not allow product to dry on your wheels.
Oh shit.
It smells like shit.
It doesn't smell great.
It smells not good.
Do not allow product to dry. Oh, through the rapids.
Yeah, awesome. This is crazy. Where's that music politics? Look at him go.
Oops, sorry.
She's in your way, George. Just body check her.
Exactly.
She's Canadian. She's used to it. Well, we all play hockey. Some countries make you, it's mandatory to end up in the military. It's mandatory to play hockey in Canada.
Yeah?
No. Just messing with you.
Come on, man.
You want me to hold this end? Hold the
Please.
bumper still?
Yeah. Hold it from here.
Yeah. I got you. So then he can put pressure on it. You can imagine if it looks challenging while they're doing it, how much I'd fuck this up.
Yeah. There you go. Done.
Fuck, bro. That bumper's harder than me at 8:30 in the morning.
Anyway. No! Not chill. Not chill at all.
The DDE looked good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, is there a way to make the racing fit in somewhere else? It looks like the racing almost looks too big. Like it needs to be smaller. But then you might not even see it. Do you have the ability to separate them?
Damn, I just recreated this.
You recreated it, huh?
Yeah.
No, it looks good. It looks good. It looks good.
I could. Well, let me see what I could do real quick.
Here are my thoughts. What if we did DDE like we always do, right?
Yeah.
In the normal size we do on the door.
It's
Right.
36 inches.
So
It's
just
6 inches off.
Yeah.
Compared to the original.
so the letters, right? And then we do racing, and we make it the appropriate size, and just overlay it and make the racing sit over top of the letters. We can do it in a white with a black border. Do you know what I mean? So they're two separate words, but
Yeah.
we shrink this one down, and then just take it, and he can lay it over the E like this on a bit of an angle, but so it fits the door better,
Gotcha.
right? Because the way that we're doing it right now, it's too big to look good on, I think, on the door.
Your designs didn't have a vector file for this? Or I can do it. I don't have issues. I can trace it out, but
Sounds like you got issues.
your timing, that's my
Yeah. Can you continue that line over to this line and a few pieces and then delete the DVE?
yeah. It's not that simple.
Oh, it is
No.
though. I know your computer program better than you think I do. That's you're kind of banging that out with no problem. Making it look real easy here, Brian.
I make it look easy.
See, I knew you could.
I make it look easy.
You're only limited by your mindset and your beliefs.
No, well, the way I had the other one.
I
set
believe
was
in you.
different. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brian. Do you have to deal with this all the time?
All the time. Dude, how many
For,
years? Like
like,
6, 7 years?
Yeah. Since the beginning.
Yeah, well,
Since Brian
20,
came out the
22
womb.
over here, so.
There to catch him when he came out.
Wait, you've only been alive for 6 years?
Well, a little longer.
Oh, okay. Pretty good.
7.5. He's got raging hormones. So now if we like use that as a test, can we put it on the side of the car digitally and try to size it appropriately?
Yeah.
See, like now that looks cool, right?
Yeah, it does.
Looks better than it did before because it wasn't going to fit. What do you think?
Looks good.
Let's do it. You can make the racing out of a light blue that matches my interior.
Of course. I could do anything.
Anything for
See?
you.
Put your mind to it.
Why does now you have a vector file for this?
You look hot, bro. You look hot.
See it? It's
This is the clear stuff?
yeah.
It looks a little bit darker than the interior to me.
It does, but I think it needs to be a bit darker to pop on the outside of the car.
Alright.
We'll let Brian be. Seems a little stressed.
I apologize on his behalf. Bye.
We'll let Brian take his meds. And thank you very much, Brian. And then let's go watch you guys put yellow film on the headlights. Oh, your competition. You washed it too.
He sure did.
Or you had someone wash it.
Oh my god.
Message Jason.
I like this
He'll
color.
come out and be like, who bumped my car? This is sick. This is the Dakar edition Porsche. So this comes from Porsche like this.
Oh wow.
With the off-road tires and the rack and
The
everything.
rack and it. Wow.
Yeah. And look.
Oh.
Red tow
A
hook.
tow hook.
Because race car.
Because.
Because off-road car. Because I like car.
What?
Car. Look, it's got one on the back too. I need one for my back of my car. Right, Kyle?
What are you doing?
Absolutely,
Kyle
absolutely,
ain't
exactly
doing
what I was
shit.
just saying. What's up?
Kyle's running his mouth right now. Shut up, Kyle. So I just text Brian and I said, hey bro, please put a black outline around the blue racing. It will get lost, I think, on the white. Cry face. I'm gonna go get you some cash just to ease the pain, because I know money eases the pain. I got you. And that was his reply. Where's Dave? I'm gonna tell him to go take it out of his own salary and pay him. Here's fuchsia. This is the color that I wrapped my LP640 Mercy, and Dave wrapped his Squadron. We were twinning at one time.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same color that was on my Kia?
Yeah.
We were all twinning.
Yeah.
That looks a lot brighter in here.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna look good. Like see it now?
Yep, I can.
It's as close as you're gonna get for vinyl. Everything else would be too light. Like that's too light of a blue.
Yeah.
That's a good. This is good. Yeah, I like, yeah.
Screen has changed it.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Really?
I like it.
You saw
I
it.
can see it right now.
What color was it?
Black. You change the color?
Wrong.
Oh, you did blue match the interior.
No. Ew.
So I heard it's been done at 4 o'clock.
No.
The jury notes. The
I
time
have-
is 4:35.
I have a request, please. Can you go down to an ATM and use that little card in your pocket?
I don't have with me. Guy has it. He's ordering lights.
I have mine in my LV bag. Wave it around and pull some money out of the California company and get some of the... On the down low, I want to give these guys a little bit of money because they always bust their ass for us, for me specifically, and get $600 in ones.
I'll try and see if they have them. Hope they do.
We're going to give some money to Brian, or we're going to give some money to George.
Can
Jorge.
you give me your bank card then, Daddy?
Yep.
Who damaged the van?
What?
Who did it? Oh, somebody did something proper damage to our van. Yeah.
There's a crease there.
Yeah, you knew you did that. But all this is somebody went and polished it after to hide it. This has been kind of blended. Somebody on our team knows what happened to the minivan.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely a cover up.
Wait till you guys see what I'm doing with the old Caravan GT.
Wait until you see the company card.
Oh yeah, can you show that?
It's a company card. All right. So the guys here at Protective Film Solutions are homies. I'm actually shocked that they're doing any of this for me because I'm actually in debt to a few of them. In fact, I'm into debt with George. I'm in debt with Brian. So
good place to
today I'm gonna pay off my debt. Let's go pay my debts. So, you know I'm into them for a bit, right? I'm into Brian and George, and I've been into them for a while now, and it's time I finally pay my debts. So today, I'm gonna make sure I pay the guys off. Okay? I know you've been on me. You're like, hey man, you can't keep owing the guys all this money and then keep coming here and waiting, for them to help you do stuff after hours. So I'm paying off their debts.
What the hell?
So I went and got some money. This is all real money. So today we need to pay off the debt that I have with Brian. Now, I'm into him for quite a bit. Probably at least
$20.
2 stacks.
Dang.
Well, what per year? I mean, how many years has it been?
Whoa!
Damn.
Listen, man. You don't even want to see the size of the loan I had to take out for that. Thank you for everything that you've always done for me, and I'm sorry it took this long to pay you the money back.
No problem.
All right, let's go pay my debts with George and Ralphie.
It's an exciting day.
I know.
I can't wait for my change. Woo! You get to bring a
Your day is gone.
right?
Yeah. Your paycheck. You're on my list of paying back my debts. Thank you for always helping out.
Oh, you're serious?
Taking my cars apart. So do what you will with that. He's always fixing my cars. But yeah, thanks for lending me that money that one time. And then George, when he gets out of the pooper, hopefully he washes his hands. I didn't wash it. Although the money's probably dirtier than George's hands. Hey man, you know that money I owed you? Today's the day I pay my debts off.
Beautiful.
There you go. I've owed you this for a while. I appreciate you.
That's it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I'll pay back now.
You can load up your money gun. This is an adhesive, thin adhesive, almost like dental floss. And that he's laying down right now. And he basically traces out the line that he would follow that he wants to cut. And once he lays that down, he can lay the vinyl over it. And then you pull it and it cuts the vinyl along the edge that you draw, basically using this. So you don't have to use a razor blade on the material. So you don't have to actually put a blade to paint or anything like that. It's really cool. So whoever invented this is actually really freaking smart. So now he's just trying to remember which way he needs to go to exit the floss, basically. I'm sure there's a name for it. Actually, it's right there. It's a 3M
knifeless.
product. What's it called? What's it called?
Knifeless.
Knifeless.
Go LA.
surgeon. Touched for the very first time. Like a surgeon.
I don't think you're helping his focus. The laugh was agreeance.
Now the magic.
No, I hate to be that guy, but I got a dinner appointment in 20 minutes by myself. Can't miss that again.
Distract him. There's a lot of work. Watch the magic. Bam!
There you go.
I'm not
And it
convinced.
just removes the green stuff and
Voila.
it's impressive, right? You try doing that. Get yourself a little bit of knifeless.
I'll leave it to the pros.
My video? I was reviewing my video and then I got all excited watching him do this because like it's seriously skill and talent on a whole nother level. Remember when we tried helping Mike wrap his race car and Mike's like, I don't care how rough it looks, and we were like, cool, because we literally can't get it to stick to the car.
I found them. Just coming to find Dad and Jason.
We're just chatting.
We're actually just talking about the ideas for the body on this car because obviously everything is off now. They have all the parts up there to put it back together to look stock, but kind of the ideas for phase 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was asking Mike about that to build all this too, and he was like, no, that's stock.
it is. How weird is that? That this looks like it's all aftermarket. That's factory Ferrari.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's pretty well like the skeleton inside. Oh yeah.
That's what you're thinking about?
Yep. That's sick. You still want to go that route?
It just won't be as, we'll create
A sculpted.
more of a sculpted area so
Yeah.
that it's not much more than what it's at.
That's sick.
But to give that look,
Do you have a livery you're gonna do on it? Or are you keeping it red? Without giving away
guess
too
you'll never
much?
know.
I guess we'll never know. Wait, what's that thing again?
Kanye?
Kanye. What does
People
he
want
say?
to know what I would do if I never won.
I guess we'll never know.
Crazy stuff's in here now, so
Get
there'll be a
real.
big update on this car real soon. The crazy
For
part
real?
is
No
in,
clickbait?
in 7 days, Mike says that they'll have it started, which I kind of want to be here for the first time it starts.
7 days from now, yeah.
I wouldn't be here, but
They'll have to at least FaceTime you.
well, I kind of want to be here.
I think you need to be here for that.
The first time this car starts up,
How long
dude,
has it been? 2 years? A year
this is
and a
my
half?
whole idea, my brainchild,
Then tell them to not turn it on. So don't freaking start that.
Because if this
Like,
thing doesn't start properly, you have to end the channel.
Delete
That
everything.
was the deal we had.
delete everything.
Delete everything. The F12 doesn't start, the whole channel's gone.
Done. It all.
Out of here. Take the Motec back.
We're learning how the phone works right now. I was
I would
explaining.
still touch the screen to zoom in.
I was explaining how the button here, right here, is it up there? Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one.
This one zooms in and out.
You want to put this Unreal Custom seat in your Ferrari?
Is that a child?
I heard it's FIA certified. CIA approved.
Wow.
You don't
CIA approved. Perfect for him.
Oh my god, this is actually heavy. Hold this.
Oh, that is
So
heavier than.
You add this to the car and it adds like
2
15 pounds
pounds.
of weight. No, more than that, 2 pounds.
300 pounds.
Yeah. You can put this in the car though. I think it'd be really cool. This thing would collapse under a sideways drift. There's so much cool stuff here though. Like all this stuff is super expensive. It's crazy. The whole shop is loaded with it everywhere.
Do you ever use cinematic?
No, not yet. Is it good?
Yeah, it's rad. Because it makes you in the focal point
like a idiot on camera.
No, it makes it so that
It actually looks like you're filming on like a proper camera.
yeah, like
it's crazy.
you're in focus and everything in the background
Is this the
like,
first time you guys have discovered cinematic?
No, I'm explaining it to her.
Buddy, we just got the new 16. So
The last
how
one
long?
had it too.
Cinematic mode?
My 15 had it too.
I had a 12 before, so.
What's what's the Spider-Man thing?
Do you know when these are dropping?
Nope.
No? To be announced.
We're working on it because
Everything needs to be dialed in, as you would say.
I was also just getting samples.
Yeah.
And so the thing we showed in the other video is just samples. It's like not the actual drop. We always ask like, what do you like? Do you like this? Do you like that? Some people didn't like the trucker hats. Not everybody likes the trucker hat. You know what's funny? I liked it. That's personal preference though for you, right? I also don't want cheap shit.
No.
There were some things that showed up that when the camera was off, I was like, I'm never selling this. Like the classic tricolored design classics DDE hat that he brought.
Yeah.
It had like a crease across the top. I'm like,
yeah.
not in a million years, bro.
And it wasn't like stitched in like how the your
I was
OG
like,
ones
yeah,
were.
it was printed. I was like, this looks like really cheap shit.
Yeah.
So not in a million years would I ever, do I personally want to put my name on that? But I also can't go too premium because then everybody complains about how expensive it is. And it's like, bro, it's the world we live in, man. Like everything's more expensive.
Yeah.
$100 hoodie is common.
$100 for a hoodie is like pretty standard now.
They're not heavy if you get like the cheaper ones, so
Yeah.
whoever wants
But
that.
that,
Totally. Well,
that's the challenge.
totally. I agree. I'd rather.
Mia
get a
found
little more
these. I'm
quality.
gonna get them.
What?
They're these really sick brown pelotes.
Oh yeah, the
I want
brown.
those. I also want the green ones. These ones.
The green ones are cool too. Hey, I asked for the same colors, so we'll be twinning.
Did you?
Yeah.
I really like those.
Green, brown, and white.
These will look really good with my new
Brown livery.
camo pants I just got.
Brown livery.
Brown
Yeah,
livery.
we were just discussing this, Dad.
So what's a
I
brown?
have a feeling you're gonna say absolutely not because it's DDE, but I was like, well, we gotta kind of stay on brand with me as well. What if we did like a chocolate brown Porsche?
I already had a chocolate brown Porsche in here.
When?
I had one saved that I liked a color.
Oh, you mean in your phone? I thought you meant like in the shop. I was like, so is that a hard no? Because I mean, we did the tan Lambo. A chocolate brown Porsche would be sick.
Yeah, it would be sick.
Yeah.
Can you show them?
I'll show you the ones.
This is what I found. Chocolate brown Porsche
Yeah.
with a crazy interior.
I love that interior.
I also like this color.
I seriously love that interior.
This Ferrari color is really, really cool.
That interior would be
The whole budget.
whole budget. Interior's
That's
so
a
expensive.
really nice color.
And then
It's actually really cool. Mint green with a brown and houndstooth interior.
That would be sick.
You know what houndstooth is?
Yeah, it's the pattern, right?
You got it.
Yes. Okay, because I was a little bit confused last time. I thought maybe that was the brand that like made that type of interior, but then I realized no, that's just what the pattern is called.
with.
I thought it was called more like checkered or something.
close
I
enough.
didn't know the fancy
Checkered
name.
houndstooth, same.
That blue,
That is really nice.
That'd be cool.
like on the loft.
You haven't had one of those. That's like, how much is that car?
$4 million.
Holy crap. I remember when those like first came out and we went and looked at one.
Here's a Le Mans blue
That's cool.
SVJ. That's an actual Lambo color.
When's the last time you had a blue car?
Never.
Never. Jason, what do you think, man? Should I do? So here's my thought. I thought to keep the purple on the Revuelto, I thought about using a chrome scheme like I did on the Senna on the Revuelto as well. So they'd kind of be twinning, but kind of not. So the idea is not to use this exact pattern, but here's my idea. Lamborghini has their own little star design. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the same one that they use on the pattern on like the fender of Skinny's car, and sometimes they do a fade out.
Yeah.
What if we did this? What if we did a chrome nose on the Revuelto, right? Mm-hmm. So we do, and I'd take it a step further, some neat stuff. I would do chrome across the front. I would do chrome into the headlight, right? And I would chrome out the bottom little part of the splitter that kind of comes up like this. I can show you the car so we can look at
And
it.
then fade the front 1/3 of the car.
and then fade it out like it does, like this does,
Yeah.
where you have a pattern. Now, the trick would be to have the pattern be those stars.
Yeah.
And then eventually the stars end up breaking up and it gets bigger. And then you end up putting the stars flying down the back. And then at the back, we can make some sort of like, you know, the stars are basically like flying down the side of the car.
That could definitely work.
So
Chrome.
like if you
Chrome
look
is
at-
not fun.
Where is it?
Chrome is not fun.
Chrome is not fun to work with.
We would basically, let me turn this way.
Using those body lines.
We would basically see where that headlight, see where the headlight is right here? You would go chrome across this inner piece of the headlight and go across the hood. So it would go across here, just above the logo, right?
Yep.
And basically be chrome across here solid and then chrome these pieces,
Yep.
right? And then we would break up the design right here and you would start putting like these big chunks like this up onto the hood. And then you'd start having pieces that kind of like, just like this, end up
Trickle
breaking
off
up
the
and trickle off and then break up and get further apart. So you would keep the purple and you would have this type of a theme. But we wouldn't use the McLaren design. We would use this car. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Oh, I see.
See the pattern in the background? That star? Look, here's the design.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the same one.
Yeah. So you would take it and see how they did this here on the quarter?
Yeah.
So picture this. You would take this, and that would be the chrome going across the nose, right? And then you would have this cut out, and then eventually you would have these going up the hood, but then eventually they would actually start to break off and fade. I would be down to do a black roof line. Like this has a black roof, doesn't it?
But would you be down to do a wing like this? On the Revuelto?
I would.
No. Would you?
Yeah. I would do
That's ballsy.
crazy chassis.
That's
mount.
pretty
You're
sick.
surprised?
Look at that.
Do you
On a
not, do
Revuelto?
you know this man?
Yeah, I know.
Ironically, I think it would look good because it looks good.
Unfortunately.
it looks good because it looks good on the race car.
Unfortunately.
You know what people are doing right now? They're just redesigning previous Lamborghini design wings, and then they're slapping them on the Revuelto. Like I saw someone, and they
For
said,
rendering. It's not actual build so far.
"No, they're doing it."
No way.
Yeah. So look, Swedish Fish. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Know someone that I know, and they're like, "Hey, they're really interested in you putting this wing on your car. What are your thoughts?" And I'm like, "This is awful." Look,
Tell us how you really feel.
Right? Doesn't hold back ever.
I'm like, no,
Oh, yeah, no. That's a sad little wing.
no,
Womp
and
womp.
and how about this one? No, it doesn't go with the car.
Yeah.
You want to see the wing I vote for?
Yeah.
Is it real?
No, this one's a render.
It's make believe.
It's all make believe. I'm actually finishing the F12 project.
I saw, and I was like,
Just chirping him. He has no idea.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Now, ironically, that's just an STO wing.
Oh.
SEO style wing.
Yeah, someone took
It's
basically.
just widened.
Yeah, but they took an STO style wing and threw it on. The downside is it looks cool like this, right? But then all of a sudden, well, what's it going to look like when the actual wing on the car flips up?
Well, that's always an issue with the event doors, isn't it? Because like if you put a wing on the event door, it's like
Put a
double
wing
stacked.
on the wing?
Yeah.
Well, this wing is mounted in front of that wing. So it wouldn't go up and down, thank goodness.
So it has the
But
active
someone
one
took
underneath it.
someone took an SVJ wing and mounted it on the active wing. And I was like, you realize the SVJ wing looks good because it doesn't go up.
Yeah.
The second that wing goes up like this, now you're gonna have an SVJ wing that's like doing
Tilting
this.
forward.
One, it's gonna be awful for the arrow, and it's gonna look so stupid.
That would look good.
Why would you do that?
Can you delete? I don't know how the Revuelto wing.
Drives me nuts.
How does the Revuelto wing?
Why would you do that? Wait, can you do that again? Do the angry Arthur fist. No, like this. It's right here.
Pull it together, David.
Like, so whoever did this render is pretty dope. Hold on. So the front end's pretty dope. Like down here, it's also black, so it's really hard to tell, right?
Well, that's why it looks good, because it's all black.
Yeah. But I think, you know who's going to kill it with the Revuelto to start? Because they're not going to overdo it. I got to give it to Vorsteiner. Peter. He's super OCD about the designs, and they, always do something tasteful because they don't overdo it.
Yeah, he uses the existing body lines and just accentuates it.
Yeah.
So.
He'll do a front splitter, something decently simple for a side skirt. I don't know what they'll do for a wing. I think if you were going to do anything for a wing, you build an epic wing that replaces the existing wing on those Rams. However that works. At the end of the day, do I do some type of a livery like this on the Revuelto? Because imagine this would be the purple and this would be the chrome on the Revuelto.
Oh,
Chris's brother.
look who decided to show up.
I was working.
So, you were not, you were sleeping.
I wish I was sleeping.
Are you gonna drive anything to?
I don't have anything here. So here's a funny story. Squadron course is broken. 599 is broken. Bentley was at Avenue of the Arts because I lost my key when I was here last time. I couldn't find it in time. Found the key. It's here. So I have to go to the hotel and get my Bentley, but we're staying at a different hotel because Avenue's sold out. Take me. Oh, you need your stuff though. I was gonna say if you drop me off at the hotel, I get my.
Are you going like Logan Paul from? Are you going from Logan Paul like 3 years ago? You're a little late. You're a little late, Dave. To that game.
Certainly my Dave Coulter thing. Because he could drop me off and get my car.
It's giving Channing Tatum step up.
Just minus the body and the moves.
Start it, Jason.
I can't hear you. What?
Enjoy the car. I'll see you tomorrow.
Whoop whoop. Do a burnout. Don't. We're just joking. We're just joking.
For a stock car, it actually got a little bit of pep to its step, eh?
I got a lot.
I mean, it's slow as hell, but it sounds good going slow.
I went back home. I was looking at the values and I was like, "That's a pretty cool car." They had that V12 in August. Plus 200 grand.
Oh, that's different. That's a DBS.
I know.
That's a really nice car.
I don't like Jason that much.
I don't like anybody that much.